That's what I look for all the time. When a quarterback throws a touchdown pass, I actually watch to see who he goes and celebrates with. Intimidating than a quarterback doing his six-shooter guns and pointing up in the crowd and doing all that other bullshit that's very self-promotional, but it's not about winning.
Tom Brady did the unthinkable. In a shocking interview, he took aim at quarterbacks who celebrate on their own after throwing a touchdown pass, without naming names, but clearly referencing Shedeur, Sanders, and other black QBs. Brady lashed out at the individual celebrations, specifically calling out Shedeur's now infamous watch celebration. And fans are furious. But here's where it gets even more explosive. His comments weren't just aimed at Shedeur. No, Brady indirectly took shots at all black quarterbacks, from Lamar Jackson to Caleb Williams and beyond, who share this signature style of self-expression on the field. This isn't just a little controversy. This is a full-blown firestorm that has football fans and players alike speaking out.
Because what did I do? I looked for my offensive lineman every time. I went down and celebrated in the end zone with my teammates every time. I wanted everyone to feel like they were part of the success.
Tom Brady started off by saying that when he was the quarterback, he made sure to celebrate with his linemen and other teammates, ensuring they were all a part of the success. He declared that this was his way, emphasizing teamwork over individual glory, and that this should be the right way. While his point about inclusivity sounded noble, things took a sharp turn when he started going after the showman of the game. Brady became more aggressive in his critique, specifically targeting players who thrive on solo celebrations after scoring a touchdown. And that's when things really started to escalate. What seemed like a simple difference in style quickly turned into a full-blown clash over how the game should be played and celebrated.
We're all running into the end zone and we're celebrating as a team, because I think that's way more intimidating.
Then, Tom Brady didn't hold back, sharply criticizing Shedeur Sanders and other black quarterbacks, implying that their flashy individualistic celebrations, specifically the firing actions, were all about self-branding. He indirectly called out players like Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders, claiming these acts of self-promotion weren't beneficial for the team. Brady argued that while it may boost personal visibility, it didn't reflect a good team dynamic. However, what made his comments even more biting was the tone he used. There was an underlying irony in his words, making it clear that he didn't just disagree with their style of celebration, but seemed almost dismissive of it altogether.
Intimidating than a quarterback doing his six-shooter guns and pointing up in the crowd and doing all that other bullshit that's very self-promotional, but it's not about winning.
While no one can deny Tom Brady's legendary status, it's clear that he's off the mark here. Players like Travis Kelce have a very different perspective. Kelce believes that Shedeur Sanders' way of engaging with fans and creating buzz around the game is a huge positive for football. He acknowledged that being Deion Sanders' son naturally brings a lot of attention, but he emphasized that Shedeur truly thrives in the spotlight. Kelce praised Shedeur as a genuine showman, noting how his presence alone captivates fans and draws them in. There's something about Shedeur's energy and charisma that makes him impossible to overlook, and according to Kelce, there's nothing to criticize. He's simply that good.
I want to watch Shedeur Sanders.
Who doesn't want to watch that?
The
world wants to see him go out there and not only play, but have success. At this point, guys are rooting for him. This isn't anything against Dylan. This isn't anything against Joe. I'm just saying the excitement is there for him to go out there. He's going to put eyes on the screen. He is going to bring people to the game. It is what it is, man. Why?
Travis Kelce went on, expressing how exciting it would be to see Shedeur Sanders step up and prove the doubters wrong. He's confident that if Shedeur manages to secure a win for his team, it will send shockwaves through the fan base. Kelce believes Shedeur has the rare ability to not only energize the crowd, but also bring them together, leaving a lasting impression on everyone watching. The hype surrounding Shedeur's potential is undeniable, and if he delivers on the field, it could take the game to a whole new level, bringing a fresh wave of excitement and attention to football. Interestingly, Tom Brady had previously spoken out in strong support of Shedeur Sanders when he was selected in the 5th round of the draft. Brady made it clear that draft position doesn't mean much compared to a player's performance on the field. He emphasized that whether a player is picked first overall or 144th doesn't matter. What truly counts is how they perform when given the chance. Brady recognized that same drive in Shedeur, who's already showing elite talent and leadership. He even drew a parallel to his own career, reminding fans that he was drafted 199th overall, yet went on to become one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. However, despite his praise for Shedeur's potential, Brady didn't seem to be a fan of Shedeur's on-field celebrations.
Whatever happens, wherever you go, like, that's your first day. Day 2 matters more than the draft. I was 199.
Yeah.
So who could speak on it better than me? Like, what that really means. Use it as motivation. You're going to get your chances. Go take advantage of it.
However, now with Tom Brady coming out and criticizing Shedeur Sanders for non-football reasons, it raises some interesting questions. His sharp words about Shedeur's celebrations hint that there might be an underlying opinion that Shedeur didn't quite fit the typical mold of an NFL quarterback, despite his obvious talent. Brady's shift in tone, moving from mentorship and support to public criticism, suggests that there could be some lingering doubt or frustration from others about Shedeur's approach to the game. This sudden change in attitude feels like it might reflect a deeper, unspoken belief that Shedeur may have slipped through the ranks, not just in terms of draft position, but in how he's being perceived by some in the football community.
Elephant in the room, Shedeur Sanders. What happened, Tom? Why did he go so late in the draft?
I mean, it's a good question. I wasn't a part of any evaluation process or to
Skip Bayless
see
says
that.
otherwise.
No, well, everyone's got that's the problem with media, is everyone can just say whatever the fuck they want.
Even though Tom Brady has stirred up controversy this time, it's important to remember the special bond he has with Shedeur Sanders. Brady has served as a personal mentor to Shedeur throughout his college years, offering far more than just advice. He actively worked with Shedeur, helping him refine his composure, sharpen his reads, and perfect his throwing mechanics. That hands-on mentorship is a major reason why Shedeur looks so polished and confident on the field today. Brady's influence is evident in Shedeur's play, and it's clear that their relationship goes far beyond the recent criticisms. This connection adds another layer of complexity to the tension between the two, making it even more surprising that Brady has now taken such a critical stance. In conclusion, the situation surrounding Tom Brady's recent criticism of Shedeur Sanders and other black QBs has sparked a complex debate that highlights the clash between individual expression and team dynamics. While Brady's legendary status and previous mentorship of Shedeur show a deep bond, his harsh comments about Shedeur's celebrations suggest a shift in perspective that has left many questioning his motives. Despite being a mentor to Shedeur, Brady's critique of the young quarterback's on-field actions seems to contradict the supportive relationship they once shared. On the other hand, players like Kelce see Shedeur's style as an asset to the game, drawing attention and energizing fans, something that can only benefit the sport in the long run. Ultimately, it's clear that Shedeur Sanders' journey is far from over, and his unique approach to the game is only adding fuel to the conversation about what it means to be a quarterback in today's NFL. Whether or not Brady's concerns are justified, one thing is certain. Shedeur's talent, charisma, and leadership are undeniable, and his impact on the game is just beginning. As the debate continues, we can expect more eyes to be on Shedeur as he seeks to prove himself on the biggest stage. What do you think about Tom Brady's recent comments regarding Shedeur Sanders and other black quarterbacks? Do you believe Brady's criticism of their celebrations is justified? Or do you think it's an outdated view on how the game should be played? On the other hand, how do you feel about players like Kelce who support Shedeur's style and energy on the field? Is individual expression on the field beneficial for the game, or does it hurt team dynamics? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.